Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra October 13, 2024. Pluto stations and turns direct today, after retrograde motion since May. In the weeks ahead, you'll feel more confident and motivated to take charge of your work, daily routines, habits, health, and finances. You become less concerned with whether you've made the right choices in the past and more focused on your current path and prospects. You'll recognize unnecessary elements in your routine or attitudes more readily, making streamlining easier. You may be actively doing research and can apply yourself with increased focus and dedication. Results arrive this week. The shift today may magnify worries temporarily, but you'll gain perspective before long. Also today, there can be improvements in the family dynamic or household, particularly related to meeting responsibilities, which can be satisfying and stabilizing. For many years, you've been experiencing profound and intense transformations around intimacy and sexual matters. Since 2008, powerhouse Pluto, the planet of intensity and rebirth, has been orbiting in the degrees of your solar house, and now, with him in direct motion as of today, he is at full strength. If you have experienced traumas around trust, vulnerability, and sex, it is to teach you to know your worth to the core of your heart and spirit. It is also teaching you to heal those wounds by digging deep into the shadows in order to emerge like a phoenix. Continue to use this fiery energy to forgive, release, and rise again. How can you feel more financially empowered? It is time to confront the financial fears and limitations holding you back, as Pluto stations direct in Capricorn for the last time. This will be the final time that Pluto in Capricorn can radically transform your assets, debts, and intensive financial ventures. However, you can only make these changes if you are willing to look within. Be honest with yourself about the habits and mindsets that may deter your financial success. Once you let go of your fears, you can begin to feel more in control of your financial future. The planetary energy gives you the concrete desire to turn your most inspired thoughts into reality. If you see yourself as a long-distance runner but have never jogged a mile, run on down to the nearest sports equipment store, if possible, and just look at the shoes. Maybe have a conversation with the person in charge of that section of the store. Begin to help yourself feel comfortable in the areas you would like to grow into. Baby steps all the way, kid. Impress only yourself. If the recent period that you have been through tended to destabilize your today, will incite you to find a certain amount of balance. Indeed, because you take everything onto yourself and systematically try to smooth things out with your family, friends, and workers, you will finally have some harmony in your life. But the vibrations won't be able to do everything, and this is why you should avoid acting like the Lone Ranger and doing everything alone. You will then have greater success in your professional life. Be diplomatic, receptive, and don't speed up the rhythm too much. In this way, you will also have a better relationship with your partner. As the moon moves through your financial sector during Pluto's last full day in retrograde motion, it enhances your focus on past financial matters. However, this positions you at odds with Mars located across the sky in your income sector. This dynamic draws attention to both sides of your financial situation and creates a pull between past, present, and future concerns. While this may lead to some financial tension, there is sufficient support available to transform this into motivation for tackling issues on both fronts. With Venus, the planet of love, just 7 days away from your relationship sector and an early start to the annual focus on your relationships that doesn't usually begin until the second half of November, the moon's recent visit has become a lot more important. As the moon only left 2 days ago, you are able to hold on to the awareness and emotional responses this left you with. Our eyes in the sky. On the personal front, life is flowing in a beautifully fulfilling way for you right now. There's a sense of ease and enjoyment, like everything is just falling into place. You might notice that people around you are picking up on the positive energy you're radiating, and that can open doors to all kinds of new relationships and opportunities. Whether it's meeting someone new, deepening an existing bond, or making a fresh connection, your charisma is shining through, and the universe is responding in kind. When it comes to relationships, the stars have something special in store. If you've been searching for a deeper connection or even looking to build a long-term commitment, this could be your moment. The cosmos are aligning in your favor, removing barriers and restrictions, making it easier than ever to find someone who truly resonates with you. Imagine meeting a person who not only complements your life but enhances it, someone who understands your dreams, challenges you to grow, and supports you every step of the way. That kind of partnership could be just around the corner, so keep your heart open to the possibility of new love and adventure. Have you been manifesting a relationship like this? Or maybe you've already crossed paths with someone who feels like they could be that perfect match? It's exciting to think about. Share your story with us. Are you ready for love to take center stage in your life? Have you met someone recently who's made a lasting impression? We'd love to hear what's been unfolding in your world. Sometimes, speaking it into existence is the first step in making it real. Now, while Pluto is encouraging you to rebuild and transform in other areas of your life, there's another cosmic event happening today that deserves your attention. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, and opportunity, is stationing retrograde in Gemini, and this shift will last for the next 4 months. Jupiter is known for bringing abundance into our lives, but when it goes retrograde, it's as though the flow of luck and growth slows down. You might feel like things that were once moving smoothly have suddenly hit a bit of a pause, or that the opportunities you were counting on are taking longer to materialize. But here's the beauty of Jupiter retrograde. It's not about doors closing, it's about giving you time to slow down, reflect, and reassess. Think of it as the universe offering you a breather, a chance to take stock and fine-tune your plans. Have you ever been in a situation that felt frustratingly slow, only to realize later that the delay was actually a blessing in disguise? Maybe it gave you time to prepare, to think more clearly, or to strategize better. That's exactly the energy of this retrograde period. It's like hitting the pause button, not to stop progress, but to ensure you're headed in the right direction. This is your opportunity to trim away anything that's no longer serving you, whether it's a cluttered schedule, an overwhelming project, or even emotional baggage that's been weighing you down. Jupiter retrograde invites you to take a closer look at your life and figure out what truly matters. Where do you need to focus your energy? What can you let go of to make space for something more aligned with your values and goals? Maybe there's a project that's been feeling a little too big to tackle all at once. Or perhaps there's a relationship that could benefit from some boundaries or honest conversations. Now is the perfect time to reassess and prioritize, to clean house in a way that allows you to move forward with clarity and purpose. Have you experienced one of those moments where a setback turned into a blessing? A time when things didn't go according to plan but ended up working out even better? That's the kind of transformative energy we're dealing with during this retrograde. So, don't be discouraged if things seem to slow down a bit. Trust that the universe is guiding you toward a better outcome, even if it feels like progress is taking its time. What area of your life are you focusing on during this period? Are you ready to do some fine-tuning and reassessing? We'd love to hear what's on your mind and how this energy is showing up for you. Sometimes, sharing your journey helps to clarify where you're headed, and we're here to support you as you navigate this reflective time.